All right. What I'm going to start class off with is introducing you to your presentation part of your paper. I will begin grading your papers probably next hour, um, but I won't be here Monday and Tuesday. I'll be in Monroe attempting to win the first state championship in school history.
Oh, state.
So y'all will have a sub, and I don't expect to give you anything other than work on your presentation. I might give you an ed puzzle lesson, but I doubt it. All right. So I trust you will work diligently. So I'm going to talk to you about the presentation, what I expect of it, so that you should be able to pound it out, I think, in 2 class periods. I don't think you can write a good paper in 2 class periods for my standards, but I think you can do a good presentation within 2 class periods if you already know what you're presenting. So this is the rubric for the presentation. Number 1, content, it's the same as your paper. Did you answer the questions? Did you cover your topic completely? Is it accurate to the church teaching? I kind of throw that in this one as well. Did you reference the Bible and the Catechism? So, did you cover your topic completely? Organization and length. Every person needs 4 slides minimum. Okay. As a group, you're looking at 10 minutes, and not too much either. I will take off if you are presenting for more than 20 minutes, because you need to cut to the point. You need to deliver clear and succinctly. I've had some groups try to show a video for like 15 minutes. I don't want a 15-minute video. I want a 2 or 3 minute video, maybe a 5-minute video if it's really good. But do not overdo it. Not usually a problem. You will get an individual grade for your presentation, so I need your last name on every slide in the corner. Welch 1, Welch 2, Welch 3, Welch 4. There you go. If there is, this you will be great individually, but I want you have to communicate with your group on how you're going to transition from one person to the next, and I want to see a cohesive message. Your slides should all have basically the same theme and layout. Is it a unified group presentation that would go under organization and length as well? Attractiveness, font size and type. It's easily readable. Now, let me see. Bright and attractive colors. There's one video for the entire group. Okay, it looks like I'm going to ask for a video. Okay, I forgot I made that rule. I haven't done this in 2 years. So you do need a video, we'll say. If you really struggle to find an effective video on your topic, then just let me know. I can scratch that, but you should try, because it'll make it a lot more engaging and informational. You have to have a picture and a graphic on each slide. There's one other thing that I did not. There's another thing that I need to add, and so I'm going to say it, so pay close attention. I will take off if you have too much information on one slide, too many words. If you have like 2 full paragraphs on a slide, you're going to have naturally a small font, and it's going to be difficult to read in the back. Your audience is also going to say, what are you trying to present? When in doubt, you know who's grading you. Copy my model slides. I usually have 1 catechism paragraph, sometimes 2, and there's something in bold. It's usually clear the point I'm getting through on that slide. And pretty much every slide, there's a few exceptions. Every slide of mine has a picture on it, to make it attractive. So if you want to know, you're going to get a PowerPoint lecture today. Take note on how to make it clear to your audience what you're putting out to them. But if you have too much information on one slide, there's kind of like this, I don't know what you're saying, because I'm reading one thing, but you're talking about something else. So less is more. It's much better to have 8 skinny slides than 4 like compact slides. All right. Grammatical errors, of course. All sacred words are capitalized. Bible, church. We did that with the paper. I want everybody to have their own works cited slide. So works cited for person 1, and then the next slide is works cited for person 2, and then works cited for person 3. And of course, your works cited will be a little bit different. You can copy and paste from your paper, that's fine, but you're going to need to add probably the videos. Yes, sir. Gabriel Domingue, yes, he's coming your way. Sorry, that's on record. Okay, URLs of pictures are listed. So after your works cited for your sources, then give me videos and just URLs for the pictures. Verbal presentation, 20 points here. Is your body facing the audience? Your audience, of course, is your classmates. Are you projecting well, loudly and clearly? There has to be some level of interest shown. You have to sell the audience on your moral topic. You have to show them the importance. Okay? I don't need a passionate Baptist preacher up here. I just need somebody that is clear on, I chose this topic, or we chose this topic because this is important for this reasons. And you will be graded, this is the tough part, on your ability to answer questions on your topic. And that can come, if there is a sincere question, as I suspect from period 2, smartest class, if there is a sincere question that the audience has, and it's a fair question that is central and to the topic, you're kind of expected to be able to speak to it. You're able to say, well, I don't know the details or the data on that, but consistent with Catholic teaching here, we would say this. So your ability to dialogue with myself, I promise to ask every group 1 or 2 questions minimum, and your ability to dialogue on this topic is important, so that it's not just a rehearsed line-by-line thing copied from a website, that you can talk to somebody and educate somebody on this. So now I will throw, I gauge the topic and the student on how hard my questions are. So some of you are going to get harder questions than others, but I'll take that into account, because I know what questions are harder and easier. I'll take that into account when I grade you for that part. All right, and so that's 100 points. Questions on the presentation rubric? It'll depend. I might have a question for each member. I might just say, as a group, can you answer me this? It kind of depends.
So it's one slideshow, but we have to break it into like 3 sections of 4. So like 4 for the first person, 4 for the second person.
4 minimum.
4 minimum. Okay.
4 minimum, yeah. So, yeah. So whoever did section 1 of the paper, of course, should be presenting first, and then section 2 paper present second and third.
Is the video required for all of the slides or for each section of it?
We'll say 1 for the whole group. If they're short enough, you can do 2. Yeah. All right. That is all I have to say about the presentation rubric.